What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're investigating things on the PTS. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. I don't know why my gloves are so crazy for some reason. But anyway, what we wanted to investigate, we talked about it a little bit earlier on in one of the previous videos when we were looking at the new seasonal modifiers. These are just really good. I'm having actually a great time playing. I'm fully looking forward to this now. These seasonal modifiers are actually cooking hard. But what I was interested in was enemies scanned with a pulse have a 25% chance to receive a blacklist mark. Then there's also this one, up to 4 enemies affected by pulse now receive a burn status effect. So it's quite interesting, and all this is to basically get you bonus momentum so that you get, into these extra buffs really quickly. If you were a little bit unsure what a blacklisted enemy is, you can see down here, random enemies marked during combat provide a bonus momentum and 10% weapon handling and crit chance when killed. Taking damage from the blacklisted enemies slows momentum gain by 50% for 5 seconds, which is not too bad at all. But I was just kind of wondering, how fast can we really build momentum, just not worrying about skills, but just kind of, using the pulse? And can we use the linked laser pointer? So as you can see here, I've got the linked laser pointer assigned to the bottom of my Lexington because I've got technician on. And what I kind of found out with this is that it's kind of twofold a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll go to Federal Emergency Bunker just to do you a bit of a demo.
We sent a team to see if they could bring the main node back online. They missed the last check-in and
because it isn't quite that straightforward. I was kind of hoping that we could just use the linked laser pointer, and we actually can, and take advantage of these seasonal buffs, but there is a slight issue with doing it like this. So we'll just run down to the next section. I'll pause it. Now what we're going to look at here is with this one especially. You can see here up to 4 enemies affected by pulse. Now with the linked laser pointer, you only actively pulse one person at once, and obviously with a pulse, every other pulse, you'll pulse the entire area. So I was wondering how this works with the linked laser pointer and if it did at all, and that's really what we're looking at, because no one really wants to be running pulse as one of your skills. It's that's what's so nice about the linked laser pointer. So what I'll show you here is I can you can see there how you can just hover over them, and rather than it be 4 people, what happens is it's kind of a chance every time you highlight them, right, that they'll start to burn. Now if I do the regular pulse, obviously they pulse now, it's too late, they will it's up to 4 enemies, right? I've only ever seen it actually do 2. I've never actually seen it do 4. But I think there is scope here just for running the linked laser pointer. I'm going to highlight some more of them, because what I do want to show you is the blacklisted icon. Love the sound effect. Hopefully one of them will get the blacklisted icon. None of them have got it. Ow.
assistance needed.
See if we can get any more blacklisted icons. There you go. So see it's like a vigilant symbol with a cross across it, a line across it. These are all blacklisted enemies now, which will give me bonus. And as you can see, my momentum bar is it's been maxed for ages. This setup is like max momentum at all times. It's crazy. I really don't think this season is about skills. It just feels like we can do so much gun damage so very, very, very quickly. Like, it's the season climax is going to have to be pretty hard, because I feel like we're going to absolutely dominate. Like, it's really, really nice. But that's kind of the answer to all of the questions, though. We don't really need to carry on any further. The blacklist mark applies with the pulse every now and again as well. Obviously, you saw when I did the room, though, you just kind of get the option to get a lot more, a lot quicker. So for instance, we'll go around here now. So as you can see now, none of them do this. We've got blacklist and 3 of them burn, four of them burn. That's the first time I've seen more than a couple burn. But again, you know, my overdrive is already back at the top without even really having to do anything. I can't use it again so quickly, but like with this, just this very simple setup, it's so easy to die. Man, I'm like Yannick on stream. Jokes. I love you, Yannick. But you can see how easy it is to get the overdrive bar just straight back to the top. And I've very simply just gone the DPS route with Reaper Scan, Microwave, Coils, and Critical Momentum, which I think is this is a must, definitely for a gun build anyway. So yeah, really good. Happy days with this. You can use the linked laser pointer, but I mean, you're probably not going to, right? You're probably just going to use the pulse as you enter a room and basically just throw yourself straight up to maximum overdrive right off the rip. But nice to know that we can use both either way. So if you're wondering what build I was using, because it was a smacking just top end DPS build, I don't know if I even know if I've got my stats right. I have 59 crit chance, 100. Nah, it seems low. My mods are probably wrong on this thing, maybe. Yeah, that should be crit chance. But anyway, yeah, my mods aren't right on the gun. PTS builds I've been messing around with, so my crit damage should be higher. Now I'm going to be overcapped, but you get the idea anyway. But yeah, actually running a pulse is actually going to be worth it this season. And I do wonder if, you know, should we be shoehorning in the Night Watcher at last? I don't think I've ever farmed an all red Night Watcher. Maybe that would be the play for this season. I don't know. And then, but I'd have to flip back to Striker's backpack, which is a little bit of a drop in damage. But yeah, maybe that's a play. Maybe that's something to think about. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.